So you've lost your motorcycle number plate, aka reflective plate, aka registration number, or you've lost your logbook, aka motorcycle title, something that shows that you actually own the bike. This is the process that you can do while in Kenya to get that replaced for you. So the first thing, of course, you have to report to the National Police Service. How do you do that? You walk into your closest police station and tell them that you've lost the logbook or the reflective plate, and they're gonna write you something that's called an abstract. Once you have that, most police stations actually have the DCI. If it's in a main police station, they have a DCI next to them. But if they don't, you just go to the next DCI. So what does DCI mean? DCI is the Directorate Criminal Investigation. So what are they gonna do? You have to go with your bike, and they're gonna do something that's called a tape lift. They take a sellotape, they put carbon on where the numbers of the chassis aligns, and then they're gonna take that information and they put it on a piece of paper that has information and stuff. It's their document, and then they're gonna do the same for the engine number. This is to help see if the authenticity of the bike reflects the correct records of what the National Transport Safety Authority has for that particular vehicle. Okay, sometimes they get people who try to swap the frame of the bike, and then it's not very legitimate. So that's why they have to do the tape lift. The third thing you do, you go to a lawyer. What do the lawyer do? The lawyer will ask you to sign for an affidavit. What does an affidavit say? It just basically has the details of I so and so, ID number, what. I swear that I have lost number plate, and whatever information I've given, it's true. It's an affidavit that only a lawyer can give, and they're gonna sign for you. And then, fourth thing, once you have all those documentation, you're gonna log into your eCitizen account and you're going to upload all those documents, okay? Remember, if there's a process ongoing for that same vehicle, sometimes you might have to wait for one process to end before you start another one. But if you're good to go, you can always upload all those documents. You'll see an allocation. They'll ask you about your ID, carrier PIN, and then they'll ask you for the document that you've just signed. And also they're gonna ask for a copy of the logbook of the stated vehicle. So that is basically the process. And the last thing is you have to wait. Sometimes there are delays here and there, but typically you should get your reflective plate or your logbook in a span of 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Sometimes they send a message, and sometimes you just have to check how far it is by visiting the office that you chose while at eCitizen that you'd like to collect your logbook from, or a reflective plate from. So if you found value from this video, don't forget to share or subscribe and click that notification button, because there are more to come. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Okay.